right now. Put your hands together and welcome Jack Channell. Jack Channell. Jack Channell, all the way. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Hello, how are you doing? All right? Oh, amazing. Are there any sports fans here? Oh, love that. Awesome. What I quite like about big sporting events like the World Cup later this year, you know, is how English people, for a few weeks at least, show a little bit of genuine patriotism. Don't worry, we didn't see you. Bit of patriotism for those few weeks, you know. I think people are proud to be English, but they don't really show it, you know, not conventionally. Anyway, I think the best example of pride in this country is that you could name any city, any town, any place in this country, and someone will go, shithole. And they're right. Every single time, right? For example, I was in Hull. There we go. Very slightly. Did someone say, what's that? Don't worry, we didn't see you. But yeah, I was in Hull. I was there the year it was voted the City of Culture. That's an easy laugh, and it's not a joke either. Now, when I think of culture, personally, I think of the Eiffel Tower. I think of the Louvre, you know. When I think of Hull, I think of the time I went there when I was a kid, which I remember vividly, you know. I remember going up to an ice cream van and asking for a Mr. Whippy. And that was a mistake. Yeah, you'll never guess what I got. Stabbed, yeah. City of Culture. But yeah, no, it's one of the highlights of my childhood, that was. You know, very weird childhood, I'll be honest, because I've got this thing that you might have heard of called autism. And for those that haven't heard of it, you know, are we all right? No. Oh, nice one, good. I'm glad we cleared that up. For those that haven't heard of it, autism, all it means is I'm scared of odd numbers. So I'm on second, that's all right. But yeah, I never used to mention it on stage because I thought, I don't know how people are going to react, you know. I don't want to be patronised. I don't want people to go, he's autistic. Oh, okay, well, now we have to be nice to him. Don't clap too loud, you'll scare him, right? So no one ever clapped, which was... I suppose thoughtful of them, in a way. But I didn't want the complete opposite reaction, which would be mentioning autism, and then someone goes, oh yeah, 64 times 7, go on. 448. Obviously, even number, you know. But I think we're misunderstood. You know? I think we're misunderstood. Some people talk about it like it's some kind of illness, you know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. What are the symptoms of your typical illness? A headache, nausea, fever, that kind of thing, you know. I've never heard of an illness where one of the symptoms is that you suddenly become very knowledgeable about theme parks. Well, that's the one I've got. But I used to misunderstand people and take things the wrong way all the time. And I remember when I was about 7 or 8, I was 8. I remember very well. I walked into primary school with... My mum walked me into primary school and my best friend saw us. And when my mum was out of earshot, he went, "Is that your mum?" I said, "Yes, yeah." And he went, "She's very pretty. She's very pretty, you know." And I just went, "She's married." Weird guy. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a single man, right? And that wasn't the joke. I am a single man. I read something fascinating, though, about relationships online, so it's true. It said, when a woman is attracted to you, she will speak to you in a higher-pitched voice. Did not know that. Yeah. Didn't know. I thought, actually, that makes a lot of sense to me, because all the women that I chat to sound like Barry White. I tried to start a conversation with a woman who was with her friends, and she turned to her friends and went, one second, girls, yeah. What do you want, mate? And it turns out... That's a weird heckle, isn't it? It turns out I was just talking to the wrong people, you know, demographic-wise. And when I realised that, I moved on to older women, which is now my type. I like it now when the woman asks for my phone number, and then I have to show her how to put it into her phone. One more time, Mavis, we can do this. Create a new contact. O. 0, not the letter O. 0. 7. That's a pound sign. You've turned the torch on now. Well, she's dead by the time I finish the number. I think how inconvenient. To spend all that time and the only one who gets stiff is her. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good rest of your night. I've been Jack Channell. Thank you.